explain the water cut?
Okay,
Because
so
that's full on.
yeah, so from what I can get from it, basically is I don't do it as much. I don't cut massive water, but it's basically so you fill your body with a tremendous amount of water. Days out from the fight, and what that triggers is a response from your body to kind of flush out water. So you take in too much, so your body says basically you've got too much water. I'm going to excrete everything I have.
Really?
Yeah. So by the time the weighing day comes and you've water loaded 7, 8, 9 liters for the last 4 days, and then you stop drinking water, what your body does is just says, okay, I'm overloaded. I'm getting rid of all the water I have in me. So you go in the sauna and you just lose everything.
That's it.
Yeah,
And
so
it just goes.
It just goes, man. You got some guys losing 6, 7 kilos of water weight. Yeah,
Dead set.
yeah, and then obviously you get 24 hours to rehydrate, but how much do you know?
Yeah, how does your body react to that? Have you done it?
Yeah, well, one time I passed out a few times in that same water cut, and I had to pull out of that fight. I actually passed out, bent my knee some kind of weird way, and then when I woke up, my knee was just gone. So pulled out of that fight. But other than that, every time it's been okay. It's been you do feel pretty bad.
Is it dangerous?
Of course, it's dangerous. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, people die from this stuff.
So why is it legal?
You got to ask them.
So they allow this thing to go down as long as it's just like, at your own risk.
Yeah, well, I know, like promotions like the UFC that guys are heavily water cutting. You got guys that are like fighting at 77 kilos, walking around at like 110, 105, which is just ridiculous.
No, come on.
Yeah, like honestly.
You're joking.
Yeah, honestly.
That's 30 to 40 keys above.
Yeah, well, I mean, you got Paulo Costa fighting at middleweight. He's 84 kilos when he weighs in, but walks around at 115.
He walks around. See, that's the thing. I don't know a lot about these fighters outside the ring or before weigh-in.
Yeah, it's brutal.
That's crazy.
Yep. Yeah, so you got other promotions like ONE FC and stuff bringing in something where now they do hydration tests, so you can't actually cut so much weight.
Oh, really?
So they force you to fight at your natural weight, which is I think probably the right thing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your natural sort of? Is there a massive difference between your natural and fighting weight?
Well, I mean, my natural weight, as it would stand, would probably be 77.
Then that's
but I mean, if I fight at 77, all the guys I fought at 72 and 70 and stuff, they're all real tall. The last guy I fought 2 fights ago was like 6'3".
Far out.
So, kind of, I'm not that tall. So, fighting up at 77 is just versing, monsters.
It's not smart.
Yeah.
It's just not a smart fight.
Yeah.
So all this goes into your fighting routine. All this goes into your life.
Mm-hmm.
Why do it? It sounds like a lot of effort.
Yeah, it is.
For this thing.
It is, but at the end of the day, you've only got one life. You may as well make it interesting.
And it's just what you love doing, eh?
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes, not all. I'm going to be honest, not all the times.
Yeah.
A lot of the times you hate it. A lot of the times you don't want to do it. It's the worst thing in the world. And the same question every day is, why am I doing this? Why can't I just be comfortable? But why can't I just go, get a normal job and just, eat normal food and just be happy? But there's no growth in that for me.